council before. He wants to explain the process. You met Greg back.
Oh.
Y'all stay on the inside.
Not right here, there.
Okay, can I sit by you?
You can.
Okay.
Chris Welcome to the very first graduation ceremony of Chattanooga School for the Liberal Arts. This is a historic moment, one that many of us in this auditorium have dreamed about and did what we could to make this dream a reality. And now we have 51 graduates to launch our first legacy group of graduates. I want to give a warm welcome to our distinguished guests, Mayor Weston Wamp, Superintendent Justin Robertson, School Board Member Caritza Mosley Jones, Commissioner Greg Beck, City Councilman Dennis Clark, Community Superintendent Dr. Timothy Dale, and Director of Early Post-Secondary Opportunities, Dr. Jeanette Tippett. A warm welcome is dedicated to you, our graduates, and your families and friends that have gathered here to celebrate you. We couldn't be more proud.
Would everyone please rise and face the flag for the national anthem? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets spread glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, then. All right. Please join me in reciting the national, no, not that, sorry. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. There we go. Go ahead and stand on up. As a lifelong learner at CSLA, oh no, it's not? Code of conduct. It says Pledge of Allegiance, then Code of Conduct. Oh, well, I'll say the pledge. Anyway, Pledge of Allegiance first. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, now, the Code of Conduct. There we go. As a lifelong learner at CSLA, I will respect myself and others. I'll be responsible for my actions, and I will treat people the way I want to be treated. Thank you. You may be seated. There we go. All right. Welcome to the graduation of the first senior class of CSLA. My name is Bobby Bundy, and I am the class representative for the class of 2025. I believe that I speak for every one of my classmates when I say that we are so ready to finally be here on this day. To all my classmates, all 50 of them, to the ones who have been my people for the past decade of my life, thank you, and I love you. To all the teachers I've ever had, thank you for everything you have ever taught me, for helping me to understand the world and where I belong in it. I would like to thank everyone else that came here today to support the class of 2025. family, parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and any other relatives, thank you for being here for us today. Now, I would like to fully welcome you to the graduation of the first senior class of Chattanooga School for the Liberal Arts. And prepare yourselves for the best graduation of your lives and the beginning of a new legacy.
Well, I've already given my welcome, so I will say once again, thank you for being here, and we are delighted for you to share in this ceremony. Now we will have Omar Aletter come forward.
Good evening, everyone. First, thank you all for being here today and for taking the time to celebrate this milestone with us. Your presence means more than you know. I want to give a special thank you to my friends, because you guys have made this journey enjoyable and have always been there for me. To Coach Castle for coaching me since middle school and always believing in me and pushing me to be the best I could be on the field. And last, but certainly not least, my parents and family. You have loved and supported me the whole way, and I wouldn't be here without you guys, and I hope I made you proud and will continue to make you proud. It's hard to believe how quickly this moment arrived. We started this year as seniors, something we all knew on paper, but maybe didn't truly acknowledge until right now. Standing here, ready to take our next steps, I keep asking myself, did high school really go by that fast? And somehow, it did. But I wouldn't trade the people I went through it with for anything. We didn't just go to school together. We grew up together. We came in as nervous freshmen, trying to find our place among this new crowd of people. We stumbled through early mornings, late nights, and everything in between. Somewhere along the way, those awkward hellos turned into unshakable bonds. As a class, we've shared more than grades and group projects. We shared stress, laughter, inside jokes, breakdowns, breakthroughs, and collective senioritis. We faced challenges that tested us and moments that reminded us why we keep showing up for each other. Even capstone, yes, the one thing we all joked about and dreaded, ended up being another reminder of how much we can accomplish when we lean on each other. High school was a mix of change, exploration, and a little bit of procrastination, but also unforgettable memories. Moving into the new building, building our athletics teams from the ground up, road trips to college campuses, and a Dollywood trip to close it all off. We had a constant sense that we were part of something special. It was messy, fun, emotional, and real. We may be heading in different directions after today, different cities, campuses, and futures, but we'll always be a part of each other's story. We're not just the class of 2025. We're the first graduating high school class in CSLA's history. That's not just a milestone, that's a legacy. So here's to us, to every late assignment, to every inside joke, to every time we showed up when it mattered. To the people we've become and the people we're still becoming, congratulations, CSLA class of 2025. We made it.
This year, we would like to honor our top 10 graduates for their discipline and hard work in their academic performance. These graduates have gone above and beyond the expectation at CSLA and have plans to continue their education post-graduation. When I call your name, graduates, please stand and remain standing. Guests, please hold your applause until all 10 have been addressed. Anna Jane Clark, Tennessee Tech University. Blake Allen Gienap, Tennessee Tech University. Alana Sinai Rain Norfleet, University of Alabama at Birmingham. Carrington Summer Matthews, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Kinsley Jalea Southers, Tuskegee University. Olivia Rose Suddeth, East Tennessee State University. Zoe Mackenzie Solomon, George Washington University. William Evan Henderson, Lee University. Madeline Grace White, East Tennessee State University. And finally, Maxime Bakurov, University of Tennessee, Knoxville. Let's congratulate our top 10 graduates. Thank you, graduates. You may be seated.
There's a lot of you. This is a speech mostly directed towards my fellow graduates because I had a lot of them in mind. But it's mainly just asking the question, and you're gonna think this is cheesy, but how did we get here? Like, it's crossed my mind before, but having to be up on stage and face all of you here on the day of our long-awaited graduation, it's so strange to me. Because it felt like only yesterday I was still climbing and sliding all across the playground, picking up pieces of mulch and seeing if they were still sharp. I still remember my old backyard, the grave where my family buried my first friend, our dog Brutus. Even now, I still have a memory of when I was barely a few months old, laying on my back, staring at the yellow walls of a room with many people standing around me. I have lived so much of my life and seen so many things, made so many mistakes to make it to this moment. But that's not the crazy part. It's the fact that every single one of us here has done the same exact thing. All of us have so many stories to tell and ways to express our character. No matter who you are, you have been put through the ringer and have fought through every reason you've ever had to quit. And now you sit upon the thrones of your accomplishment. And the best part, this is only the beginning of what you can do. You can look into your past and see myriad memories, the highs and lows of 18 years worth of you. Unless you're Matthew, then it's 17. My point is, of all that is in your past, think about everything in your future, all the people you'll meet and the lives you will change in some way. Some of us are doctors, anesthesiologists, some are mechanical engineers, soldiers, some are designers and artists, and some of us don't even know where to begin. Even if you think you have everything figured out, the future can still be scary. And there's no way to change that. All we can do is ride the wave and figure it out along the way. Better yet, do it your way. It's all our first time in this rock, and your life is your own. And if you don't take anything else from my blabbering, just know that you matter. You have your own body, your own mind, and your own opportunity to rise above the doubt and show the world just how incredible you are. And sometimes it's just best to hear that from someone else. Like Miss Kent says, you got to step away from your art to see what it really looks like. If you spend too much time caught up in the tiny little flaws, you think the whole piece is ruined. Or like Mrs. Angel, telling us to be prideful and confident in what we can do. And there's a reason she never told us answers to our assignments. She wanted us to think, not just because she was tired of our whining, bless her heart. It's because our minds are what make us great. Our minds are the reason humans have evolved to be the pinnacle of existence, creatures that can build societies and infrastructures, cure diseases, and invent technologies. We have the privilege to dream and make it come to fruition. We can enjoy the complexities of love and life with a single thought. So when we leave here today, just remember, the future isn't something to fear, it's something to build. You've come this far, and this is only the beginning. Keep moving forward, trust yourself, and never forget you matter, and you're capable of more than you know. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's go make something incredible.
Charles H. Dewell, the commissioner of the U.S. Patent Office in 1899, is credited with claiming that everything that can be invented has been invented. And that was 126 years ago. Did he really say that? I mean, who knows? But certainly it wasn't true. I mean, we know that it's not, and we've seen that it's not. But if you're like me, you sometimes fall into the rut of thinking that everyone who is going to invent something, come up with something original, or do something great is already out there. It's so easy to just clock in and clock out every single day. We went to school because we had to, and maybe sometimes didn't feel like doing much more than the bare minimum. But when we had things that really meant something to us, we came up with some pretty great original ideas over the course of our years at CSLA. And we were taught by some pretty original examples of how to do this, too. I mean, who would have thought that you could turn English class into a dystopian zombie survival game like Miss Hoyleman did in the 9th grade? I think that the effect was even better because we were all crammed in that dilapidated, rickety portable with a smell that Miss Hoyleman got pretty good at masking at the old school. Then, even if we might have struggled through it, I thought that Miss Angel's bridge project was a pretty original way to learn about polynomials. In our girls' weight training class this year, our constant complaining and requests for nap time didn't discourage Coach White. He just came up with the idea of using different fast-paced circuit stations to get us going. By the end of the class, I'm pretty sure that we were all smiling, a little bit sweaty, and had maybe forgotten about nap time. If you were here in the 5th grade, you definitely remember learning about the 1920s with our own speakeasy, getting to dress up as flappers and gangsters with Mr. Johnson. I think we were all very disappointed when Officer Joe came at the end, arrested Mr. Johnson for our illegal activities, and sent us back to class. Learning from all of our teachers, we've come up with some pretty original ideas of our own over the course of our years at CSLA. Personally, I had to learn the value of originality the hard way when I was in kindergarten. Back then, one of our very first projects was to make a map of our neighborhoods. I don't remember Miss Baylor's exact assignment details, but I came to school with a little map on a sheet of copy paper. Everyone else came with these dioramas and poster boards. They had these little trees made out of marshmallows and toothpicks that they spray painted green, and 3D houses. So the copy paper was definitely not going to cut it. And I don't say this to mean that bigger and showier is always better. But I certainly could have been more original than just that sheet of copy paper. Since then, I've realized that our teachers have been instilling in us every single day the value of being original and of thinking big. Our capstone projects, like others have mentioned, were prime examples of this, even if we maybe didn't like them the whole time. If you haven't seen Caleb's video game yet, you need to go ask him about that, because I don't know how long he and his brother have spent on it, but it's pretty impressive. Then, we've grown up with our own original art pieces hanging throughout the hallways. Carly was making and selling her own sweatshirt designs this year. If you're like me, you remember Bobby's Eagle's Nest speech from the fall. It was so good that I don't think we talked about anything else for the rest of that school day. And I'm sure that there are many, many more original things that we've done that I just don't know about. So we're all original, even if coming up with and implementing our own ideas isn't the easiest thing to do. I know that sometimes it's better to just go with what's already there, use what others have already invented, and learn what's already been discovered. But let's not make this the norm. Let's be remembered for trying new things, for being the ones always ready with suggestions, for searching for new ways to look at things, new ways to show our appreciation for each other, for new ways to leave positive memories in the minds of whoever we meet. Let's not forget that this is what we've been taught to do by our teachers who got up and decided to do it every single day, and by the lessons that we've taught each other. Let's keep being original, because if anyone knows how to do new things and struggle to be the first at something, it's got to be us.
How inspiring. Thank you, guys. You did a great job. So at this time, I'd like to recognize our school board member, Caritza Mosley-Jones, if she'll join me at the podium. And graduates, if you would please stand. It is my honor and privilege to present these graduates to you. our very first cohort, the Chattanooga School for the Liberal Arts.
Mrs. Scarborough, with the powers granted me by the state of Tennessee and the Hamilton County Board of Education, it is my privilege and honor to accept this class. I hereby certify these members as duly authorized graduates of Chattanooga School for the Liberal Arts. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Graduates, would you now turn your tassels? You did it. All right, you may be seated. As we near the end of this ceremony, I just want to take a moment to reflect on what this day truly means. You've heard glimpses of it, audience, in the heartfelt words of our graduates. But that was just scratching the surface. You have to live CSLA to understand CSLA. And these 51 students know what it's all about. They've laid a foundation, they've left a legacy, and they will never be forgotten. So as you graduate today, you know, I always say I'm graduating with you. You are my first graduating class and my last. I love you with all my heart.
Anna Jane Clark. Blake Allen Gienap. Abraham M. Algusain. Maxim Bakurov. Charlie Chastain Barrett. Soraya Marie Battle. Princess Kamari Nevea Boykin. Cooper Allen Bramlett. Robert Garner Bundy. Julia Marion Cass. Caleb James Kate. Zari Chantel Charles. Isley Michaela Clark. William Christopher Coates. Anivia Angel Collier. Joshua Olafson Darbuz. Omar Abdul Hafiz El-Letter. Tamara Kenise Frazier. Caden Barnes Gildernew. Matthew Ian Gosha. Aubrey Elizabeth Moss Gore. Cambria Kate Gore. Miles Alexander Harris. Summer Marissa Hayes. Tyler David Heisig. William Evan Henderson. Allison Brianne Hendricks. Tate Eastman Holzmacher. Jordan Nicole Jones. Carrington Summer Matthews. Ansley Elizabeth Miller. Chunbao Jihao Miller. Alana Sinai Rain Norfleet. Jackson Devon Owens. Miguel Jesley Tarante Pelesco. Camille Alexandria Phillips. Emma Renee Powell. Sawyer Gray Profader. Zoe Mackenzie Solomon. Kinsley Julia Southers. James Kenneth Spann III. Riley Michael Steele. Carly Hayes Stewart. Olivia Rose Suddeth. That's okay. McKenna Rosanna Turney. Nevaeh Love Van Hoosier. Christian Gabrielle Washington. Uriah Jane Wheat. Madeline Grace White. Kennedy Janae Winbush. Madeline Lorraine Yoshida.
As our student council president comes to the podium, I just want to let the guests know that you will remain in place during the recessional, and you'll meet your graduates after the ceremony. We'll go out the back doors, and the guests will go out the way you came in and meet your graduates at the back. And once again, our heartfelt thank you for being here and sharing this wonderful moment.
We did it! Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you, Ms. Scarborough, for introducing me. As the president of CSLA's 2025 senior class, I'd like to congratulate all the students who are moving forward in life and opening a new chapter. As you take one last look around the room, soak it all in. These faces, these moments, this bond we share as the first senior class of CSLA, this is history. Together, we turn a blank page into a legacy that will be remembered. Rapper J. Cole once said, "Anything's possible. You gotta dream like you never seen obstacles." And that's exactly what we've done. We faced obstacles, we made mistakes, we grew, and we rose above every challenge that came our way. This is only the beginning. I challenge each and every one of you to hold on to the strength, the resilience, and the heart you've built here. Stay true to your foundation as a lifelong learner. Ooh, sorry, my hat. And keep dreaming boldly. Keep pushing boundaries and never forget where you came from, because it's the roots that keep us grounded as we reach for the sky. I wish you all the best on your journey into adulthood. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go out there, make your mark, and never stop believing in the power of your story. Tonight is for you. Relish in it. We did it. Now, will everyone please rise and join us in singing the CSLA alma mater? Come on, y'all. We always got to sing it. The words are on the back of your program. Please follow along. Is it going to be, is it a cappella?
I have no idea.
Is it a cappella? Just start. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Eagles of CSLA, hold your banner high, carrying truth and lifelong learning, fresh and safe for life. CSLA, CSLA, colors green and blue. To our school community, we promise to be true. Hey! Woo! Hold this back on. Thank you.